What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Acid Cat Podcast. Try that again. Carl, leave that in. Welcome back to the Acid Cat Podcast. Does that make sense? Should that be the title? I don't know. I'll find out later when I actually do this. Anyway, how you doing? What's up? If you don't know the format, I'm going to watch a movie and give my thoughts as I go on. There will be sporadic. There will be spoilers. So, if you haven't seen these movies, well, neither have I. So, today I'm going to be watching The Possession. Never seen it before, don't know anything about it, but it was in with the same pack of Terror times 10 movie horror collection with a bunch of other ones. So, yeah, The Possession. I thought it was like, the Exorcism of Emily Rose kind of thing or something, because I remember that movie being really good. Or The Last Exorcism. I might have seen that one. It's been a long time, though. Anyway, let's get this party started. So, interesting start. It says based on true stories, so we all know that's a lie. Sort of. And I went with the old woman maybe singing. I don't know. It kind of stopped when it got to her. And she's staring at a box that is old looking. Looks like it has like maybe a keyhole, kinda. And it's covered in runes with a happy birthday card next to it. She reaches out for it and then something thumps from inside of it. So, it's all looking good so far. Old lady tries to smash box with a hammer. And whatever was inside of it beats the shit out of this old lady. Damn. Also, editing seems to be pretty good. Alright, guy looks like, sorry. Moving forward, don't know what happened to the box. But we moved on to, I want to say this Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Whoever it is, he's a good actor. I swear to God, it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but I wasn't paying attention. I don't think they said in the credits. Anyway, who cares? He's a divorced dad, and he just picked his kids up. And they're like, oh, well, you drove past your apartment. He's like, oh, I did I? And then we stopped on this poltergeisty fucking village, which is a new subdivision, obviously. And I think they probably moved in there. I'm a goddamn genius. It is Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He was the comedian and the Watchmen, and most people will know him from the show Walking Dead, a show which I stopped after the second episode when I was watching it. I've caught it throughout the years, but I don't know, it never clicked for me. Maybe I should give it another chance. They haven't officially got the box yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be at this yard sale. Also, the acting's pretty good. I mean, it's Jeffrey D. Morgan too, but kind of like Ethan Hawke. It's like if it's this, it's not his fault if the movie's crap. But the kids acting and everybody acting like, you know what? Pretty good so far. Yep, that's where they found the box. Also, I don't blame her for thinking that it's cool. Because to be honest, I kind of like it too. It's a cool design. So, old lady ain't dead. She's just severely injured. And her son is selling a bunch of crap for the yard sale. Potentially for his mother's treatment. Ruh-roh, Raggy. She roping the rocks. She opened the box. It's a puzzle box, kinda. Like a Chinese, like puzzle box, I guess it was what you would call them. I don't know. I guess just puzzle box kind of works out, but you say puzzle box, and then people start thinking about Hellraiser. Might raise hell. I have no idea. Inside of it looks like to be some jars. The way it opened kind of reminded me of, like, I had this aunt who had this cool looking cabinet she got from, like, I guess from my great uncle, which was her husband. Anyway, Like you had secret drawers in a certain way you had to do to open them. She was cool. She recently passed away. If it said 90 on the dashboard, you can guarantee she's doing like 90, and she was probably 90 doing 90, yelling at everybody to get out of her damn way. She was fun. Miss her. So far, the moth that was like dead in the box came alive. The dad killed it. Then the kids got mad at him. Not great acting at that part. But the younger daughter also found a ring and like a wooden figurine of a dog and some other things in that box. And now when he just got home, I guess he's a basketball coach and he's got an opportunity possibly at Duke. I don't know. But he's got a job opportunity. His daughter has a dance recital. They come home. I guess he's got them for the weekend. And there's supposedly something in the kitchen. You never see it. It acted like a raccoon. Could be a dog, could be a demon. Not a clue. Oh yeah, little girl's definitely become possessed now. She just stabbed him with a fork. I gotta admit, that's a lot of moths. So, Dad misses dance recital. And, then younger sister tells Dad, hey, don't touch that box. So, of course, he's gonna go touch the box and see what's up. Your daughter's acting weird, and it all started around the time of the box. You're like, alright. Then you got the girl staring into the mirror of herself, choking or thinking that something's caught in her throat. The green, or the ring, is turning her hand blue or green or whatever. And then she looks down her throat with a light, and there are fingers coming out of her throat. That's not concerning. So she's carrying the box around with her now. Some asshole kid took it from her and then she slapped the shit out of him. Rightfully so. Stop taking my shit. And now the parents had to come in for a meeting. And they're like, well, you keep her away from the box. Probably a good thing. Don't think it's going to work out that way, but... Apparently the box is at school. Teacher stays late, starts hearing voices, tries to open it with a knife. Box don't like that. Pretty sure going to kill teacher now. Don't kill your teachers. That's just a decent rule. So, teacher's dead. Yep. Girl still wants the box back. And apparently there's a demon or something living inside of it. Her friend, her imaginary friend. Or one that she can hear. But she can't see her. So, Jeffrey looks concerned. Yeah. Rightfully so. So Jeffrey chucks the box. They have an argument. And she runs directly to where he threw it away. And then she has... one-sided conversation with this whispering voice. It's hard to make out what they're saying because it's probably a different language. And then she gets possessed by a bunch of moths, and probably the final possession ends up taking place. Now Jeffrey looks like the bad guy because, like, the thing that was inside of his daughter slapped the shit out of herself. I guess, but blamed it on the dad, and then she has, like, bruise marks or whatever. Now he's got there's a restraining order out on him. Everything's going well. Okay, I can't remember this professor's name, but I remember from my brain says my childhood. He's a great actor. Oh my god, he's from something. Anyway, watch this movie. It's pretty good so far. The effects are pretty cool. So apparently this box, because Jeffrey takes it to this professor guy. I guess it's a Dybbuk box. Apparently, the writing on it is Hebrew, possibly from the 20s or 30s, 1920s, 30s, and it's a box dedicated to sealing and trapping a demon inside of it. What that means, I don't know. I think the daughter's always crying because she's trapped inside, behind the demon that has taken over. I used to watch The Exorcist a lot. It's not as dramatic as this, but in a way, maybe we haven't gotten full fledged yet. So reading some Jewish Torah. Well, I mean, maybe translated. To his daughter, she flings the book across the room. Mom comes home, freaks out. He drives into Jewish Brooklyn, I think. So hopefully he gets some help. He's going to need a young rabbi and an old rabbi. Meets up with a young rabbi, whatever. Maybe just a random Jewish guy. Takes him to his father and a bunch of old people. They say, "Nah, dude, we can't help you." Which, understandable. If it was in their own thing, they, it's an outside thing. I get that. So like, it's gonna be up to the will of God. We can't do nothing. So the kid that he met before, I mean, it's a grown ass man, but he says, "Hey, human life is in danger. I'm not only like, obligated. I'm like obligated to like help you, regardless. It's like I have to act. I'm coming with you." And I'm like, all right, cool. So progressing well. Also, I wonder if the old lady comes back into play, because I need like the name of the creature in order to like stuff it back in its box. So I wonder if she comes back. All right. Girl went all feral, and she almost killed her mom, but stopped. So obviously she's fighting back from the inside. Good. Now she basically knocked out all the dentist's teeth. Irony. Also, why is it like basically females could go outside in just a really long shirt and boots and nobody says anything, yet when I do it, I'm a town menace. But that's my fault for wearing a tank top. I meant halter top. Whichever one's the more disturbing image thing. What the fuck am I talking about? They found the name. It was in the box. Abizu, the taker of children. Better than Pazuzu. That's a stupid name. Although it works, but yeah. I mean, the transitions. Well, it's just the bong when like something crazy happens and it like goes kind of to the next thing, but this time it kind of didn't, I guess. They're getting an MRI scan on the kid, and that's when they see the demon thing trapped inside of her, and I gotta admit, that was pretty cool. It's a lot like, it's literally The Exorcist, but done slightly different, Not bad, though. So, they show up at the hospital, everybody's there. Like, oh, we can't get her out. I guess we just, we're just going to have to do it here. And then they're like, oh, well, we're going to need someplace, dude goes in there and it's like, we're going to need someplace like a little bit more quiet or private. Then they just pick the kid up and like start walking around. Just fucking leave. I'm just saying. You already picked up the kid. You're going to go to some nice safe place in a fucking hospital? No, just fucking leave. They're not going to stop you. They can. Well, I mean, you shouldn't steal a child, but it's your child. Anyway, don't steal your own children. Yeah, don't do that. Movie's not entirely over yet. The confrontation with the demon, pretty good. Pretty good. Was then the girl, then he went to Dean and Jeffrey, and then they crawled out of his body, and then like was flashing lights weren't on that scene, and then was forced to crawl back into the box. Everybody seems to be fine, and Jewish dude has his car. And it was like, yo, where am I supposed to drop this off at? So, final thoughts. Dude didn't make it. He's like, oh, we're going to find a safe place for it, and then immediately gets hit by a fucking truck. And then, like, the box skids away unharmed, of course. But yeah, final thoughts. I enjoyed this. This was pretty good. Like a Jewish exorcism movie. This was alright. Or exorcist movie, I should say. I liked it. I honestly did. Acting wise, I mean, you got kids. I mean, they're no Linda Blair, but not bad. I wish it was showed like a little. I would say a little bit more possession, but like, it's kind of existential because the box existed. Then like the old lady tried to kill it, and then they got possessed by it, and then the box gets away. You know, at the end, it probably caused that accident, to be honest, to get away. Because apparently it still has powers outside the box, even though it's trapped in the box. It makes no sense, but whatever. Good writing. Decent direction. I do like the editing. Some of like the transition shots are, well, they're abrupt, but they do work. But always the same dong kind of thing. Watch the movie, you'll understand. Overall, I enjoyed. Oh man, if I have to put it on the pantheon of things, what I give for The Descent? What was it? 8.25? Well, 8.5 in parts, actually. Yeah. This is definitely a solid 8 movie. It really is. It's a solid movie. It's got some interesting things that like when like the possession thing's kind of kicking off, you're like, all right. Yeah. 8. That seems about good. And I hate giving these things ratings because they never stick. They go down depending on if you watch it again or you read up on it or whatever. Anyway, that is The Possession. I liked it. Go watch this. Please stay safe out there. Whatever you get up to, be honest, be humble. Wear a mask if you have to, wear pants if you must. And I will see you, beautiful people, in the next one. I know I'm not actually seeing you. This is the podcast. Just go with it. That's the outro. Stay safe, guys. Later.